Welcome to Kicking It with Quelz. Today is going to be a rant. So, this rant in particular, it's just something that just annoys me. I can't stand when people get mad at you because you don't respond to them in the way that they would like you to. For example, if someone says to you, "Oh, hey, I'm coming over," and you're like, "Sure, that's fine, come on over." You don't really care. You don't get excited because you just don't care. But then they get mad at you because you're not excited about them coming over. Like, how you going to get mad at me because I didn't respond in the way that you wanted me to respond? It's very frustrating. I don't think that's right. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not enthusiastic. Or sometimes when you text messaging people and you can't tell emotions in text messages. Hence why you shouldn't have important conversations through text messages, because you're not able to be like, "Oh, this is how I really feel," because people just it's just words, so they don't know how you feel, your emotional state, or your tone of voice. So sometimes people think you're yelling at them. Sometimes people think you're uninterested in what they have to say. None of those are the cases. You could just be sitting at home, chilling, bored. But they don't understand that. So I think as a human race, what we need to do is that we just need to stop assuming that people should react a certain way to what we're saying or have certain emotions about certain topics that have nothing to do with us. Like, I can't control how someone responds when I say, "Oh, I want you to do this for me," and they're like, "Okay, cool." I shouldn't assume that they don't want to do it. They said, "Okay, cool," so I have to take it. Okay, cool. If they don't want to do it, maybe they would have said they didn't want to do it. Or maybe I should call them and be like, "Hey, you sure you cool with that?" Because texting just ain't it. I don't know. I just think that today we focus too much on worrying about what other people are thinking or saying or all that stuff. Like, what other people think of you is none of your business. That's their business, because it's their opinion of you. And that doesn't always hold true. And I think people have to remember that. But I really think that when you get mad at somebody because they don't do something or say something in the way that you want them to, it's like you asking them to be something they're not. Because if they don't get upset or excited about the same things you do, that doesn't mean that the way they're thinking is wrong or what they're doing is wrong. It just means that they might not be excited. So I think it's something we have to think about as a people, and we have to really stop doing, because it is very frustrating. Like, stop. Like, I don't care if you think I meant something. I didn't mean that, because if I had meant it, I would have said it. And I'm very much like that. If I want to say something, I'm just going to say it. But then sometimes you have really sensitive people and you don't want to hurt their feelings. So if anybody has any advice on how to handle situations like this and not hurt people's feelings, let me know, because I'm really not sure that I know how to do that. Because I think that when I'm sitting here and I'm talking to students or I'm talking to people and they don't get the response that they want, they get mad at me. Why? That's not my fault, but I'm not adhering to what you think I should do. I think that's why parents get mad at kids too, because they think we should be doing things. But I think rant's over for now. I may come back with more.